Helena and I love being Black, and we love being African, and I love being able to point to a map and know where I'm from, and that is a privilege.
As Black women, we've been doing a lot. It's time that people honor us.
Yeah.
It's time.
Hi beauties, I'm Dana Oliver, and on this episode of My Beauty, My Way, I'm chatting about makeup, wellness, and cultural identity with not one, but two amazing women. Feven and Helena are twin sisters and the co-founders of 241 Cosmetics. Their brand philosophy is that makeup should enhance a woman's beauty, not conceal it. What was the inspiration behind 241 Cosmetics?
The inspiration of 241 Cosmetics is really Eritrea, our motherland, Eritrea. So we were very intentional about pulling colors that represented the effortless beauty of that region of the world that is largely ignored. Continue to use beauty as a real vessel to connect, but really to spotlight a country that is being either overshadowed or overlooked.
You two, fully fund your cosmetics company. That is major, especially as Black women in the beauty industry. Why was that important to you?
It took us a little longer, but it's possible. We don't call it sacrifices at 241. We call it deferred gratification. We're like, okay, we're going to get to that. It's like, the vacation's on layaway, but we're going to get to that. It was very, very important to us that growing this business, that we made decisions not out of desperation. We had a previous business before where we would constantly pitch to investors. It's constantly proving your value to someone who doesn't understand it. The obstacle became an opportunity to grow, but to prove it to ourselves and to inspire a community of incredible women who've inspired us.
I love that the collection is deeply inspired by your East African roots. And, can you talk about the products and how they reflect your cultural identity?
We named one of our products Red Sea. And we named another product called Asmara. It's kind of like a
mauve like pink, yeah.
We really chose colors that really inspire us and that are inspired by our motherland. Has this rich culture, so it's a very rich culture that is super effortless. It's very easy. It stays on. It's paraben free. It's cruelty free and non-comedogenic, which is really important to us too. Red Sea. I don't know if you can see this. It's like a subtle red. This color red is very close to the lipstick color that my mother used to wear when she'd go, when she'd head to work. It was just important for us to acknowledge our mother. We're here just honoring our ancestors, but to see and acknowledge them through a beauty product is pretty special to us. So beauty actually originated from Africa, and it really came from that Egyptian era with the black liner. We actually use the gel liner first, and then we apply the liquid on top. So that's the trick. You put it on first, and then you apply the liquid on top. And that's how we get that awesome wing. And if you had a cup of coffee and your hands are shaking, don't worry, Q-tip is your friend. You're basically enhancing what you already have, and that's our whole brand ethos. It's always enhance, never conceal.
Besides glamming up, how are you taking care of yourselves both mentally and physically?
Feven and I are avid runners. So we've been doing either walks. We live in downtown Los Angeles, so we'll either do runs outside, walks, or the stairs. It just brings some steadiness to a very uncertain time.
We're living in this time where there's a shift where Black and women-owned beauty brands are finally getting the support and recognition that they deserve. How does this make you feel?
We inspire cultures. We predict culture. People hijack our culture. Thanks for showing up to the barbecue and the party like this late, but we've always been doing it. We'll be doing our part. Let's get together. Let's rally. We know our powers. We know the strength in numbers. We know the power of sisterhood. We know that our community, our people deserve the best. We deserve better. If 15% is a nice starting point, but let's keep going.
I'm revved up to do even more awesome work. But before I let you two go, I have to know, can you complete this sentence? My beauty is
kindness, resilience. We are not in full control of what happens to us. You can react to it in a way that it comes from a place of resilience. And there's nothing more beautiful to us than someone who is kind, especially when they've met with so much resistance. And that takes incredible strength.